Well, look at this. There's a website called Politico. And among other things, this website likes to point out all the money that goes to conservative groups or conservative talk radio or to the Koch brothers and on and on and on. But what they don't report is all the money they get from the federal government. This website, Politico, is one of the favorite websites of the federal government. Gerald Beyer, writing in the Weekly Standard, nearly $1 million tax dollars to Politico since 2001. Nearly $1 million. Since Politico, a politics-focused website and newspaper, and I'll add left-wing outlet, launched its subscription-based news service Politico Pro in 2011, government agencies have increasingly turned to the service to keep abreast of the latest developments in their spheres of policy. Government records show fiscal year 2011 contracts with the owner of Politico, Capital News Company, totaling $41,900. But by fiscal year 2014, there were no fewer than 28 contracts with 16 different departments and agencies, including the Executive Office of the President, totaling $431,800. Wow. So they've collected almost $1 million from the federal government. This news site. Let's see, they have some interesting examples. $49,862 contract with the FCC. Department of Energy, $61,496. Treasury Department, $60,000. Executive Office of the President, $2,500. No, that's not right. $5,000. The Federal Energy Regulatory Commission, $2,500. This is your tax dollars, every penny of which is essential, Obama tells us. As a matter of fact, your taxes need to be increased, for the children, and apparently for Politico. It goes on. Let's see here. The Consumer Financial Protection Bureau. This is a real Stalinist operation. Thousands and thousands of dollars that they spent too. So just keep this in mind when you watch Politico's reporting, that Politico relies, to some extent, on very generous contracts with federal bureaucrats and bureaucracies, including the Executive Office of the White House, and I'm sure that doesn't affect their reporting at all. And as I say, while Politico likes to run around and talk about who gets money from whom and make their insinuations and so forth, it hasn't done a story on its own. Maybe it should. The way the New York Times had its own managing editor half a century later do a reporting on how it tried to cover up the Holocaust. Maybe Politico could do something similar. Have a reporter, maybe Ken Vogel. He's a good leftist, and he could do a report on how Politico takes money, not just from the federal government, but how it reports on its advertisers. It came under attack for that. Mike Allen did over there. The media. It's pretty funny, isn't it? No, not really. It's disgusting.